How's it going, boys and girls? We are back, episode 2.
This place reeks of orc stench.
We are back in Original Sin 1. Now let's go into character.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
Let's increase the speed. And I've went into abilities. Arms, no. I want grease mat, arms, or so what we are going to do is we are to add,
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
yes. First, let's get into attributes. Dexterity. Let's add a percent critical chance. Here, just chance for her to get a bit more health and healing options later. Stuck to
Thank
Moira.
you for talking some sense into that knucklehead. That she-beast would have been the death of us.
You're welcome, Moira. Now the she-beast is dead.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop around Undervale. I'm behind on my current affairs. This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? I myself suspect his wife Esmeralda, and the butcher seconds that, let me tell you. Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce himself, and there's his children to consider. But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since the incident. Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure having a fresh ear around here. I
Tell me
tell you,
about
this
yourself.
gig sure beats getting my toes bitten off by zombies out in the field. We warehouse guards don't have to do much apart from stroll the perimeter a few times an hour. And, of course, every now and again, some friendly folks, like yourself, will wander through here. And nothing beats a pleasant conversation, though my comrade Horatius has quite different opinions on that matter. Have you talked to him? Thinks every man, woman and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. If I so much as greet a townsperson with a hello instead of a state your purpose, he starts frothing on and on about guardly duty and security breaches.
This place reeks of orc stench.
I can't even smell
What if the orcs are sending another blade?
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbor! Come on, man, put your backs in.
Seems the way to go.
The ship's
Okay,
blazing even higher.
We need
I think
more
they're
help
a
from
crusher.
these lords.
Man.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
What do you think about the
Those
attack on the
orcs
harbor?
must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over. Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife. Shores? Here? In Sicile? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one. That was some fast acting there. Many thanks on behalf of all us seamen. Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride? Madness. Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter.
Is that why we never sail to your door anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc wing 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
No, it
Sailor,
ain't.
what news
Drove
from
it
the
straight to the
mainland?
pub and back.
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore? Sauce? Here in Sicile? Dah. Of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
About
That
the
was some
Ryan
fast
ship.
acting there. Many thanks on behalf of all us seamen. Who knows if it's even over for sure? Those damn orcs keep sending us these terrible surprises.
Speaking of youthful... Shores? Here? In Sicile? Madness. Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, a ship's got a sail too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. For those of us raised in crews instead of families, it's kin to saving a fellow man. Youthful gore. That loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc wing 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever hear about about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's...
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on. These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though. That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames. Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
Speaking of you, have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really? Well, you never know when something might turn up. Keep an eye out, and so will we.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything.
You honest sailors.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
No, it is. He drove it straight to the power plant.
Let's grab the fish.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm works him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Light as a feather!
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
No, it is. He drove it straight to the power plant.
Grab, 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 grab.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the missing councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Open, then open, grab, open, grab, open, grab, open, grab. Nothing. Dun. Dun dun. Grab. Grab. Grab and grab. Open. Nothing. Open. Basket. Potato. Grab. Sack. Wheat. Again, you have crafting in this game, which probably allow us to do like cooking pots and stuff. So we could, in theory, cook. Oil flask. Look at this right there. Fishing rod. Open. Open. Nothing. Bass. No, box. Okay. Smoke arrow. Water flax scroll. Cool. Empty. 2. Oh, shaft, cool. One stick. Basket. Ooh. Okay, so now we know how to craft arrow shafts, tomato sauce, and cheeseburger dough, pizza dough, a type of dough. Sisal fish pie dough. Dun 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 dun.
I should have done this from the very start. That orc would have literally broken Ninius's heart. Thank you for resolving the matter.
What's up, Marius?
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
So civilians outside, not allowed outside.
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs did on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
I'll take my
I
way
should have
from.
done this from the very start.
Oh wait, portal.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock. Source? Here in Sisal? Ha!
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up. Nothing worse than being...
When
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. Curtius is my name. The Legion is my calling. This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I...
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick this. Jake business is quite then again. Oh, it's an
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse, snooping around? If it's conversation you're looking for, I'd recommend my comrade Florius, or as I prefer to call him, Loose Lips McGee. As for myself, my job is to protect this warehouse, not chit-chat with intruders. That idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. I only hope he gets transferred out of this warehouse and straight to the perimeter. Let him rot off as zombies here instead of mine. Nah, even thinking of him turns one into a gabbing hen. Please, leave me be.
This place reeks of orc stench.
Back again? Got any juicy stories for eager ears? That fusspot said what? Well, old Loose Lips will let that lowly backbiter know what he thinks about that. Hey. So, something you'd like to say to my face?
I haven't a thing to say to you. I'm on duty.
Away from there, you pilferer! That room is off limits to the likes of you, so close that door. Good. But do not tempt fate again. What is this, barbers? Back to your post at once!
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
Such matters are to be settled on your own time. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Such bickering is all that thieves need to sneak by unnoticed.
Won't happen.
It better damn well not.
God, duty's not so bad. Hey,
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
One day,
Just
Moira.
making conversation.
One day you'll
Mate.
show 'em all.
Mate, he says. We are colleagues, nothing more.
come now. It's just a turn of phrase.
Will you please turn your...
I've spotted something
elsewhere?
interesting.
This place reeks of orc stench.
Cripple!
Nothing to report, sir.
You never had.
Isn't that a good thing?
This place reeks of orc stench.
God, duty's not so bad. Hey,
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
just making conversation. Mate,
Mate, he says. We are colleagues, nothing more.
come now. It's just a turn of phrase.
Will you please turn your phrases elsewhere?
This place reeks of orc stench.
You've caused enough distractions, I think.
That old spoilsport Horatius can gripe all he wants. I won't let him affect my disposition, no.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius. Curtius is my name. The Levis is a story.
Quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
Just making conversation, mate.
Mate, he says. We are colleagues, nothing more.
Size seal, shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece now, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect competence. Size seal, shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Oh, they're supposed to be. Aha! Here it is. Clipboard. This. Here. And another one that I need to investigate to check with what's up with gotta go around here. Yeah.
It never ends around here.
Yeah. It never ends around here. Locked.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite.
And a disgrace to whomever is maintaining this gravesite, too.
You step away from the grave.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to bleed for his very existence.
Quiet day on the market.
Bleeding waste, standing here without so much as a piglet in the pen. Source hunters, eh? Well, right proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos.
What's up?
If you've got a favourite sheep,
Best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd.
Wing of worm, brew and spice 'em.
Now that the herd's gone, old Bertie's just scratching by like a hen till the next batch of beasties comes through. I recently sold most of the tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that way these days. Those miners must be preparing for a mighty great feast. Wish I could have a nibble on my dear darlings, all ground and spiced. Yes. Oh, Ogget's been missing for more than a fortnight. I love that sheep, you know. Was planning to cook her into a fine midwinter night haggis myself. Do tell me if you hear anything about her. I plan on pursuing whoever stole her with my cleaver in hand. Sorry, can't help you there. Haven't got enough livestock left to warrant a hand with the work.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
My, what a strong...
Leave me be, I have a job to do.
Septimus, you must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda dearest. I'm just doing my duty, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never
Your
fear,
husband
Lily.
just died,
As long
bitch.
as I'm around, no hair on your haloed head shall be harmed. Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her. Even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent. Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of Seven couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
I'd like to ask
And
some
what questions are those?
Tell me about
We've been
Sicile.
stationed here the better part of 2 years now, alternating between twiddling our thumbs and springing into panicked battle against the orcs. Hard to admit, but without Ahu, we'd have lost this city a long time ago. You ask me, the Council would do well to evacuate the rest of the people here and give up the city for lost. Proper soldiers shouldn't be ordered to fight such unnatural abominations. We used to cut them limb from limb by the dozen, only to see a gross of them rise from the ground and stalk out of long-abandoned cellars. Accursed are their souls, and accursed are ours too for having to look upon them day after sorry day.
So stuff been like this for 2 years. And you
I
are...
am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
What do you think of Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fantasy, and indeed a fabrication.
Simp.
Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof
What a
exists.
simp. Simp. I'll take my leave. Let's talk to her.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Let's start from the beginning. Who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas,
A
his
widow.
Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor. But his one and only princess just the same.
One sec, sorry. Let's discuss your husband's murder.
I told just about every legionnaire in town. I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches. Well, what do you want to know?
Tell me about the
I'm
undead.
telling you, a necromancer must have been at work in Sicil. Perhaps still is. How else do you explain risen dead sprouting like mushrooms in a single night? And that's not even the worst of it. No, the worst is they keep coming back. An endless legion of the dead that even the legion of the living cannot subdue. Well, there are certainly some, interesting creatures running around these days. Orcs are only the tip of the brutish iceberg. Don't forget the murderous bones along the northern gate. And if the rumors are right, the ghosts in the Black Cove. How's that old expression? When the blood spills, it pours.
Seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
Septimus, that you
We'll
haven't
need to
been
look for
fighting those
evidence
awful
if we want to
orcs.
prove she
I can't
actually
bear
did
to
the
imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, lady. We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares?
Let's go up. Grab. An armor stone. Underwear. Bed. Bath.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Grenade. Fin. Arrow, nothing in the barrel. Pear. Booster. Let's go down. Here's
Lonesome? Spiritless? Come, make your case.
Those bony brutes will never make it inside these walls.
I've spotted something.
just support. Spotted something, but what? Spotted something, but what? Cool. See. Okay. Any more?
Oh!
Let's close up real fast. Read.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or a sad story, that? Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like.
Sorry, Durkin.
I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace. What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the 3rd degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
So, to the north.
Dear me. How the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth.
Well, hello there.
I say the council has been murdered.
This is still. But
I could do with a cold drink.
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes, if ever there was one. I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well. We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success.
with whom do I have the honor of
Lieutenant
speaking?
Selenia at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second in command, but rest assured I am a lot more kindly inclined towards source hunters than he is. Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition and even rivalry between our orders, but I, for one, have no intention of looking a gift horse in the mouth. And that is exactly what your presence in Sicil is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. Only heroes such as yourself can make a true difference in this troubled part of the world. Such is my honest conviction.
Let's discuss the undead.
The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Sicil, after all. No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can. The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. It's very sweet of you that you are trying to get these men a job, but I'm afraid they're not Legion material. Sure, they can tie a knot and blow a whistle like the best of them, but even with a sword in their hands, they wouldn't stand a chance against the undead, and I don't want any more blood on my hands. If ever we want to be victorious in Sicil, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that. 3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with...
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, Screech Woman. Again.
The beast. Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
To embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention!
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Attention! About face!
What's up?
Source Hunter. I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Get to shining, recruit.
Sorry, sir.
No.
Those boots would embarrass a
Is
bridge
it?
troll.
Yeah.
Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny,
If you say it is so, then wary I will be. As the god wolf Amira commanded Threes. Win you from your wicked world, or cold company will corrupt you.
Oh, face!
Okay, no.
To the barracks! Notch! Recruits,
Give her
that
stuff.
was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! Notch! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
You're
Attention!
rude.
About face!
Rude.
To the barracks! Notch! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
What's wrong?
No, sir.
Rude.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! Notch! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! Notch! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Sent to beetroot. Sent to beetroot.
Those books and embarrass a bridge troll. Get the shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Those books will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Those books will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Those books will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
12 to 13 to 19, 12 to 19 to damage.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get the shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So the scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you! Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
The Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour. Whom would you have the Legion arrest?
Absolutely. Without his complicity, the body snatcher would have been caught immediately.
Shame to arrest a man who buried so many legionnaires with military honors, but so be it. I'll send out a chap to apprehend him forthwith.
Attention! About face!
Feeling hot under the collar?
Now let's go.
Feeling hot under the collar?
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter. Be vigilant.
Here lies Kimberly. Finally.
Rest in peace, darling.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
May the seven keep you.
One bolt is never enough.
In the footsteps of the brawler.
The dog. The fuck, dude. Fuck you, you asshole.
Chaos grips my hands today.
I feel better already. Power stance!
The Seven, call me home.
Poor boy. Was late.
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive.
Into the fray once more. Things got pretty hairy there. I am restored. Ha! As if I need your help to survive. A lion has no need of a lamb.
Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber.
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems. Oh, for the Seven's sake. Those shining eyes are better fit for a puppy than a source hunter.
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife? Here lies Nemris, master of philosophy.
Still quick save. Picking up, yeah, save.
Look here, even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortals dare among the dead to seek him out. Well, here I am, Nemris the Wise. You may go wide-eyed with amazement now. As if I need introduction. Nemris the thinker, the theorist, the visionary. Come now, surely you lack the time, as I do, for such silly questions. Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises, but of course you have read and revered the philosophy of death, the diamond in the crown that is my literary legacy. There isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages percolating with perspicacity. Alas, that so few show an understanding of my words, so few show the expected intellectual growth when I put them to the test. You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version of that blueprint of genius that is my inimitably esteemed essay. Never fear, though, for each and every library in Revellon boasts a copy, the gilded cherry on their paper pie.
In memory of Loni, death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Shovel. Oh. Hole. Undead, they're in the hole. And what level they are? Okay, level 2. Level 2. Okay, we can pay.
No foe can stand before me.
Can pay. That. Drop. That are down damn dead here. Rose, pick up.
Face the unending darkness.
opens to welcome you.
And scroll that. Great.
I've spotted something interesting.
Okay, let's... So power. Ship crease. No, let's see. Head down. I'm gonna put exit leadership, and I will put on that now.
As good as a new penny. On the mend!
Keen. Barrel. Okay. Now saving.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
fast. Careful now, that's a trap.
Move. Tap.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. I don't have the right tool for mining.
On the mend!
lots more treasure than short-sighted ones.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap. Careful now, that's a trap.
Dead men can't jail anyone.
see. The drunk. This. Pictures. Ooh. Need cup. Locked. Where we go there again? We are going to the graveyard.
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great. Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great.
Cool.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out.
Level 8.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more!
Confound it!
Eternal silence awaits you.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out. Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Sicil. Get off my grave, you jackanapes.
Yeah.
On the mend.
Gonna have 5 days. No. Okay.
Reminds me of my long
Okay, we'll go right
I
here,
sailed the sea.
right there.
I walked the worlds.
Sir, you're under arrest for complicity in the murder of Councillor Jake. Please follow me.
What? That's insane. I would never.
Sir, please come quietly, or I'll have to forcefully subdue you.
Fine, fine. There's no need for that. But you must know I am an innocent man.
Where are you going? Well, he's not here still. Lie down.
It's locked.
It's locked. Something else. Trump disarming. Share. Mm-hmm. Here. Nothing. Nothing. Still. 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 Let's see. Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. No problem. Let's see. Let's
There's a man in town who sells paintings and treasure maps. Do you think he knows the way to the realm of fairy?
Nope. No, I should teach them. I should teach them haste. Because god damn, they're fucking moving like brick walls. Oh cow. Actually got that.
Move! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
I give milk. I give wool. And what do I get in return? One way or another, they always try to fleece me. Especially that Evelyn. She's out to get me. I know it. Meh.
Let's see. Halibut. Source hunters, eh? All right, proper with fun. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved. That louse. Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Let him rot for all I care.
Potions to bemuscle you! Scrolls
Oh, to entussle you.
Golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure. I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence.
I have to ask you some further
But of
questions.
course, darling. Be my guest. Heavens forbid. No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you, they are just as easily outwitted. Oh, this quaint little town is a tad too parochial for one of my more urbane tastes. But one has to make do, hasn't one? The fresh sea air does go to great lengths to invigorate one's spirit, that much I'll admit. And it is rather jolly to watch the ships sail in laden with all kinds of exotic wares, full of the little treats the mayor likes to spoil me with. Darling man, he dotes on me so.
Fucking cats. This Ahu. Let's get in. I know where this motherfucker is. So what level are we? Character. Killed a level 8 monster.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving bread.
Let's go to upper level. Here.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. But certainly. What would you like to know? Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness, you couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise. But I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar. Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence my involvement in Scythial. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment, for she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet. By all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well. His body is gone, replaced with that of a sheep. This is all very disconcerting, to say the least. Grave robbery reeks of necromancy. Could Jake have been involved with those that raise the dead? It seems too improbable to be true, but nevertheless, you're onto something, Hunter. Do follow the scent and see where it leads you.
Okay, so yeah, we are stopping right here. I hope you had fun. I sure did. Have a great night, have a great day, whatever. Sorry for not being really chatty. There's not a lot of people in the chat, like 0. So, yeah. Have a great day. I'll try and talk a little bit more next time. Good? Good. Bye.